Alrighty now. Forgive us for the awkward pause, but
welcome. There's no awkward pause. What was awkward pause? What was this? Awkward pause? I didn't see it.
Yeah. But anyways, our good topic for today is 23-year-old opens movie studio for young filmmakers. I remember going through and let's see.
Yep. Miss George.
But yeah, oh my god.
Yep.
I've seen some names, but she's definitely an original.
But yeah, she's amazing for doing this.
Of course. But when I saw this article, it made me really think about us and what we're doing here at ES3, and it just goes to show, this stuff like this is possible. So yeah, I mean, more about the story. This comes from Atlanta, obviously, and in the Clayton County, and it says she is not only a clothing line owner, a writer, producer, and aspiring model and actress, but she's now an owner of this film studio, which is called CNC Movie Film Studio in Riverdale.
That's what's up.
Like this is really what it's. This is what hard work's all about, man. Just
that's what a team gets you in goals, dedication.
Yes.
Like people who give up, you don't get to hear. Like she was like, all right, I did this. What's next? It just kept going. To have all those on her belt, that's a huge list. Writer, producer, designer.
You ain't got to be Tyler Perry to do this.
You know what I mean? You don't have to. You don't have to be making plays, and you can just do this off your own merit and with the right people. And Atlanta is all known for helping each other out. This is what Florida needs to do.
This is where every state needs to do. You could have an Atlanta in every state if you wanted to.
Stop worrying about just yourself and look at the big picture. That
everybody wants to be the only person. The self-made. It's just really that whole self-made mindset. No one is really self-made.
She's a prime example that it's not necessary. You can still win and get your goals.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because everybody who's with her or under her or as a team, they Gucci.
They're gonna benefit from it too. So I mean, shoot.
So, but yeah, that's why I agree with you with this is how I picture EX3 going as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
Especially with the new building we're gonna get, and then the deals we got. It's the offers that we're gonna be giving to people, the food we're gonna be offering people. It's gonna be ridiculous, and I feel the same way as her, just giving it to everyone else to use.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. 23.
At the age of 23, it low key makes me I mean, well, I'm only 3 years older than her, so it's
no
yeah.
excuse.
I mean, I was gonna say it's dang, it made me feel like dang, am I starting to? But nah, man, dude.
No,
if you hear,
I'm sorry.
If you hear the stories about Oprah and them, it's never too late.
Right? Was it Morgan Freeman too? Yeah. Morgan Freeman was old as hell before
when he had his first role. Same with Samuel Jackson. So, I mean, yeah, it's never too late, never too early. I mean, and you're never too young to do stuff like this. I mean,
that's true. There was a couple weeks back we talked about that lady that was 78.
Oh yeah,
crossing the floor.
Graduating. So
graduating with a degree. No age is impossible.
This is the prime example. Like, yeah, no excuses.
No,
It could happen. No,
all day.
of course.
All right. Do you wanna go on to the next one? This is the main topic, really.
Yeah, honestly. All right. Yeah. Again, I want to send my condolences to and just my prayers to the people who are affected by this building collapse. Our bad topic for today, something we're going to be talking about a lot, is the whole condo building that collapsed in Miami Beach, Florida. No, it said at least so far, like
Well, this is an
within
old
these,
article. So
this is like a couple days ago, but even like when you follow up, they say that they found
it was at 12.
like is it right now it's 12?
Yeah, I
12
think it's
dead?
at 12. 12 found,
Well,
confirmed
yeah,
dead.
12 found, and and
8
they still
found
got
alive.
100 plus people who are unaccounted for.
Yeah.
So and this is really something that I'm glad that we're still getting information about this as things go. Most definitely, but
I really hope that Israeli team finds people
mhm.
alive, because the team that they brought in is the one they used when I think Twin Towers.
Oh, 9/11?
Yeah, like
Mhm.
they're like, and like a couple hurricanes too.
Mhm.
Like they've been in the U.S. a couple times for some major disasters, and then even after like 8 days, like people were missing, they found them alive.
Yeah, so
So it's
it's possible. The
yeah,
body can go, what is it, like a week? Especially if
2 weeks,
especially if you're stationary. You can last a while without food.
2 weeks,
It's like
no food, 1 week, no water. They said
mhm.
that's what the rescue people were saying,
Yeah.
and then they also
Especially since you're stationary, you're
yeah,
trapped. But
it's
yeah,
I guess it comes down to just air, because like they said
mhm.
there's pockets, which
There's
I'm not,
pockets of air and stuff like
yeah,
that.
and
That's like,
voids. What's it
and plus, I think some people still because there was this one story I think this one couple looking for their grandparents who lived in there, but I think they were receiving calls from them, but all you heard was static from the other side. So they're really hopeful that their grandparents are found and stuff like that.
It
It's
might be
like,
just because all the debris is blocking the
yeah,
signal
because that's a lot of concrete to
and
get through.
rebar
So
and all. Yeah,
mhm. So obviously there's definitely people who are still alive down there and just yeah.
I'm pretty annoyed at the blame that they're starting up. Pretty
What?
like they
What? Because the building was from the 80s.
and not only that, but it's um it's so quick. Like yeah, we know the blame has to come, but just like
Let's get these people out first.
yeah,
Let's make sure
let's
people are safe. But
focus on the task at hand.
it is wild to me. Yeah, I've been to these I've been to South Beach so many times. I've seen these buildings. Yeah, some of these buildings were there from the Scarface era.
Yeah,
When Scarface was shot in Miami Beach. Yeah, a lot of these buildings have been there, and a lot of these hotels and condos there are definitely from the 70s, from the 80s. But it's they're supposed to have inspections on these things.
they get them
So
done. They get them done. It's just they don't. You don't I guess as a property manager, you don't just be like, all right away, I'll get this done. Because if the price is too much, you have to save up for it, and then you have to justify it and get investors, like that type of, like as it would any house if you're trying to get a new roof. You know what I mean? Or try to fix a foundation. So fixing a foundation on a house is damn near just buy a new house. Fix a foundation on a complex. Can you imagine the amount of money that is? So it's I get it's
I think
expensive,
it's
but
also just they're also saying it's because of the fact that with erosion in Miami Beach and just
it's just
the
high.
sea level is getting higher within the years. So it's
I would say find a way to make they what they should have done. To be honest, what they should have done is in the meantime, because those standing water,
mhm.
and there's not just that place. I've seen when I was in South Beach and other Airbnb I was staying at,
Mhm.
they had standing water in too. So there's other places out there that are probably in the same shape as this one. Get pumps. You know what I'm saying?
I say build a seawall.
So do that too. I'm not saying not to do it, but I mean, as the building owner, standing water isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
So like, at least put in pumps at different areas where you see there's the
And there
major
you were saying
standing.
that there was some parts like of it that was like it seemed like it was like sinking and like stuff like that. So I mean,
That's because all the water
and
damage
it's
and
also
shit.
wild. Like it happened like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yup.
But I mean, in some way, Miami Beach doesn't literally sleep. So it's like
I don't think it was even off just like the fact of vibrations. I think it was just literal, just wear. Like, because one lady said in her testimony, she saw and heard the buildings creak. I mean, the
yeah.
walls creak, and like the ceiling and the walls move. But she was on like the 11th floor. She was one floor from the
So
top.
she probably just thought that like, oh, it's just the fact that she's high up or something.
No, she knew the shit was coming down.
Oh shit.
She got out. She got out and went over to the balcony or started leaving the house or something.
Yeah.
And like she said, the debris fell right behind her, and she heard the screams. And other people said had just as crazy stories. Whereas
There
like,
was this one lady who was a survivor, and I saw the story, and like she literally said like she was like in that one part where because it was like part of the building, but she was in that one. She like right next to that one part where the building came down. She just like looked out and just saw like the building come down, and like yeah,
one a couple,
and she's just like, yo, I'm just lucky that you know.
a couple was in the house, and they saw it, and like her whole family too, like kids, and they like two kids and like a couple. They're not even from here. They're from Jersey.
Yeah.
And like the whole he woke up, the wife and kids and everything rushed out the house when it was happening, and they knew to take the other set of stairs as the thing was after the collapse. You know what I'm saying? But as they were going down the stairs, one of like this old lady, they ran into an old lady who's like pretty much just gave up, and they were like, "Nah, don't give up," and like they talked her through, keep going down, and eventually because they had to climb over debris and stuff.
Yeah.
Like put her on her back, on their back, and like carried her out. And so like it was almost like it looked like a war zone. That's how crazy of destruction, just bad maintenance can be. You know what I mean? Like this happens to bridges.
Oh yeah, most definitely this happens. I mean,
But like if you don't, and I guess global warming's real.
we just talked about this damn heat wave and how the roads are like going crazy because of it.
I mean, it makes you wonder now, like if you had such, like if shit's rusting like that to a degree, like now you got crazy heat that bends metal. You know what I mean? You're like, it's like asking for an accident to happen, and it's not not saying it's your fault, but I'm just saying like the
I think this is like
it's like the perfect disaster combination.
yeah. Not only that, I mean, this is also like making companies and like these like different building managements like actually want to do more frequent building inspections. I think this is like even though this is definitely a tragedy and everything, like I think because always good things always happen after a tragedy. Like with 9/11, you got more security and planes and stuff like that. So some people complain about it, but it's definitely necessary.
Right.
So, and then I think after this, you're gonna see more people like you're gonna see different like architect companies like think of better ways to build these like these different buildings, so stuff like this doesn't happen, especially when you're near water. Because I mean, they even saying that like in Florida, like because everybody wants to come to Florida, and they want to have like this like this single like family house with a yard and all that stuff. But some people they're just like, yo, with more people come to Florida, we're gonna have to go to like the New York style way and just have more apartment building
going up
and more skyscrapers too.
You can't support that kind of weight on like foundations that's given away.
Yeah,
it's a
especially since we're known for sinkholes too. Just imagine an apartment building going down a sinkhole.
It would be just as bad as that. It would be devastating, and that's a horrible realization.
Yeah, honestly,
because like even if and like I feel will also come out of this as well. Not only that it was like regulations and like organizations are going to be coming up out of this because like you can't just like
You can't just have this happen and just be like, okay,
and just hire some inspector. Like even though I know it's a government inspector, but like now there's going to be more scrutiny into like, hey, get your building fixed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's going to be more urgency now.
Yeah,
because we don't need another tragedy like this happening.
Yeah,
and then they're also like they're really trying to like get be quick about this because they also fear that there's other buildings surrounding buildings that might fall too.
Right.
So they're also like trying to inspect those buildings and stuff like that
and make sure they're good. But like, I don't know, like because the other thing is, I guess they need to have like a database for this type of information because like one inspector report says that it wasn't that bad, while another inspector report like days before it happened had pictures going, this shit is really bad.
Get a third opinion.
Like even
that's
with,
all I'm saying.
I'm saying like even with a third opinion, just like have it still be like in a documented database, so like if you can go back to it like a public record in a way, that way you can find it. Because like I feel bad for people who's like you have to sue them or you have to find legal reason and be like, did they inspect it? Do we have to? It shouldn't be a question.
I wonder.
It should be just
I wonder if
look
some
up
people are going to sue after this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just be like I mean, not even people who are actually trapped in the debris, but just the surrounding people. Fear for their lives and stuff. It's like
could you imagine?
Like I wonder if you can do that because I mean you
most definitely can. You definitely because emotional stress because they have a sister building. They have a building literally right next. Well, not right next to it, but you know what I mean. It's like in the same compound, right next to it, and they're just as freaked out. So yeah,
especially when you see the news and you see people saying, like surrounding areas could it could happen to surrounding buildings. So, or if you got family there,
and then you have to go off the word of. I mean, even though it's structural engineers hired by the city and the state for this disaster, they're saying that the building is safe. You still have to go off that word, knowing in the back of your head the other building was said to be safe too. You know what I mean? Like that's the fear. I also
just feel like with some of these older buildings, like there needs to be something done for these older buildings. Because I mean, you can say, this building was an old building, but I mean, shoot, some of these like monuments and stuff from other countries been here for hundreds, thousands of years, and they still up.
That's just true stone.
So,
that's regular stone.
The Coliseum is still up.
Those are
that's just nothing but bricks.
It's not even bricks. Those are just regular stone. That's not even bricks. Those are regular rocks. That a man had to just ting.
Straight up rock.
Just a rock.
And the Coliseum is still up. And it's safe to go in too.
The parts that's rock, yeah. Because I found out that there's like a middle bit in the Coliseum. I didn't even know that. There's like a middle bit that they would stage.
That's where all the
Nah. Coliseum was built with like 2 or 3 floors above the main ring, so that they can stage like fights and have them ready to go up to the top. So like the top level of the Coliseum is like wooden boards or planks that they covered with sand and shit, and that all eroded away. So it's like you can see straight down there. The more you know. I thought it was just sand. I thought people just squaring up on the dirt, but apparently it was. We on a tangent now. We on a tangent.
Yeah,
they shit broke. This shit you build out of stone. Moral of the story: granite is solid.
And again, like you said, our prayers go out to all the families and all the people who are still unaccounted for with this tragedy. I mean, and just to think that there's a hurricane there's a possible tropical storm that's coming through here.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And I mean, it's gonna.
That's terrible, bro.
Hoping that within the next couple of days they're gonna be able to find the rest of these people. They're gonna find a way to keep the rest of these buildings safe. Because, this building's been through hurricanes.
Yeah, but it's like
a bunch of hurricanes done came through here, and it's like now,
But what do you do? What do you do with the rain? Mm-hmm. I wonder if they're gonna have they gotta have pumps or a tent or something. you get like a big ass umbrella or something, because like you can't let rain get down in there. That would
That's gonna cause it to fall more.
and fill up with water wherever space is whoever's at the bottom.
Yeah.
If I'm assuming that they're alive.
Yeah,
I still assume that there are people at the bottom are still alive.
Oh yeah, of course.
Rain come in.
But I mean, this is also why they're really working around the clock to find people, to move rubble, to get people out of there.
It's all about patience. You gotta like just take time and patience.
Yes, honestly.
Like I know what they go through.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in New York when 9/11 happened and lost my cousin. So I get that. Mm-hmm. That's you have no. There's no information. You just be sitting there going, so you found something? Nah. And then it's like they found somebody, and
it's not the person you're thinking about.
Yo, and it'd be the most. You'd be the hypest for some reason. It'd be the most hype moment knowing that you found somebody. Even if that person that you're looking for isn't alive, you still just want to find them.
Yeah.
To just to know that they're there. Like we never found my cousin, so it was one of those like they never found the body. So I understand how some of these victims feel.
Yeah, man.
And I was saying, I hope the memorial service they don't do no janky shit. You know what I mean? Like something I don't know. They better do this right.
Oh yeah.
I feel personal about this. No, I want to take a break.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's take a break. We'll get back to the rest of the show. But yeah, a little kind of teaser for what's coming up next. I mean, let's just say some motherfuckers just don't need money. Let's take a break.
Take one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, and that's blah 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 yada yada, and you end it always with a boom. Okay? Hey. Thank you.
This whole time I was ending with a bang. I never did.
It makes so much sense.
I know.
Never did.
Well, guys, we got a special announcement from our own very Icy.
All right.
Yeah. Iceman. What's up, Iceman?
All right.
Guys, we're in the dawn of a new 2000. Just came out of the closet.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
That was brave.
Yes. My name is Icena now.
Okay.
You're a lesbian.
I'm a lesbian.
20 of your lesbian.
And it's Icena.
So,
Yep.
okay. Wait, so you went from being straight to a lesbian?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, alright. Wait, are you?
I only date girls though.
Wait.
So, okay.
You might
See
be
what I'm
onto
saying?
something.
You see what I'm
You might be
saying?
onto something.
Yo, because you get maternity leave.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get the you get to leave early.
I feel a cramp right
You know what
now.
I'm saying?
What?
This don't make sense, guys.
If we were on a boat, it'd be women and children first.
Facts. And we'll be the first ones on it.
And you get the hottest girls.
Oh.
Hold on.
Think about it.
I'm the new.
How many women are lesbian that are way hotter than straight men?
So you heard about the new Batman? I did not, bro.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. Icy just fucking said he was lesbian. Lesbian? The fuck does that mean? Okay, he's talking about getting paid maternity leave. How?
I'm a lesbian too, so like what?
No, wait.
Damn this. Really? You are too? Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm a lesbian too. Bruh, so am I. Yeah. See? Hey, I see my boy, we on it. On it for real though. At least it doesn't understand.
Yo, I'm gonna use pregnancy leave, son. Oh my god, this is yo. My newfound glory as being a woman is profound.
Yo,
it's profound.
Divine feminine is
Facts.
I'm about to go home and have a bath.
Yo, why you waiting, son?
Y'all are fucking cool.
I'm about to take a bath when I get home.
Oh.
No, you're not. I just got my first period.
Yo, that shit kind of heavy, son. What's up with this?
The studio, take one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, and that's blah, 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 yada, yada. And you end it always with a boom, okay? Hey! Thank you.
This whole time it was ending with a bang. I never
Yeah,
knew.
it makes so much sense.
I know.
Holy shit. Never knew.
Well, guys, we got a special announcement from our own very icy.
All right.
Yeah. The Iceman. What's up, Iceman?
All right.
All right. Guys, we're in the dawn of a new 2000. Just came out of the closet.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
That was great. That was great.
Yes.
What's
Yep.
My name is Icena now.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a lesbian.
You're
I'm a
20 of
You're
them.
lesbian.
And it's Icena.
So,
Yep.
Okay.
wait, so you went from being straight to a lesbian?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, alright. Wait, are you?
Only date girls though.
Wait.
So, okay. Okay.
He might
See
be
what I'm
onto
saying?
something.
You see what I'm
He might be
saying?
onto
Yeah.
something.
Yo, because you get maternity leave.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get the you get to leave early.
I feel a cramp right
You know what
now.
I'm saying?
What?
This don't make sense, guys.
If we were on a boat, it'd be women and children first.
Facts. And we'll be first ones on it.
And you get the hottest girls.
Boom.
Hold on.
Think about it.
I'm the new
How
kid.
many women are lesbian that are way hotter than straight men?
So you heard about the new Batman? I did not, bro.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. Icy just fucking said he was lesbian. Lesbian? The fuck does that mean? Okay, he's talking about getting paid maternity leave. How?
I'm a lesbian too, so like what?
No, wait.
Damn. Really? You are too? Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm a
What?
lesbian too.
Bruh, so am I.
Yeah. See? Hey, I see my boy we on it. For real though. At least it doesn't understand.
Yo, I'm gonna use pregnancy leave, son. Oh my god, this is yo, my newfound glory as being a woman is profound.
Yo, it's profound. Divine feminine is
Facts.
Yeah, I'm about to go home and have a bath.
Yo, why you waiting, son?
Y'all are fucking cool.
I'm about to take a bath when I get home.
Oh,
No, you're not. I just got my first period.
Yo, that shit kind of heavy, son. What's up with this?
The studio, take one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, and that's blah, 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 yada, yada. And you end it always with a boom, okay? Hey! Thank you.
This whole time it was ending with a bang. I never
Yeah,
knew.
it makes so much sense.
I know.
Holy shit. Never knew.
Well, guys, we got a special announcement from our own very icy.
All right.
Yeah. The Iceman. What's up, Iceman?
All right.
all right. Guys, we're in the dawn of a new 2000. Just came out of the closet.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
That was great.
Yes.
What's
My name is Icena now.
Okay.
Okay.
You're a lesbian.
You're
I'm a lesbian.
20 of
You're
them.
lesbian.
Yo, we back. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all have seen this already, but yeah, this is why I say some niggas just don't need money. Bro. This right here from Florida. And this right here you're seeing Kodak Black on a boat and throws $100K in the ocean.
No.
Why?
This is like, If I was on that boat, this would definitely be me.
Why did he do it? Can you say why he did it, or is it for a music video?
I hope it's not for a music video.
It looks like it's for a music video.
Nah, I think he's just talking to me. But like, there's a lot of things going on. Like there was he was having trouble with his record label, and apparently something with one of his artists, Jack Boy, and like something about like like I'm loyal to these niggas and they don't even like appreciate it, something like that. I'm like, but.
So you throw 100,000 in the water, nigga? Like,
and then proceeded to throw more money into the toilet. I'm like, man, give me some money like that, bro. I ain't doing this bullshit. Like,
never giving our niggas money,
bro. It's like, bro, Mr. So there was a meme saying Mr. Krabs ought to be up 100K,
boy. Mr. Krabs,
and even Mr. Krabs ain't gonna waste no money like this, bro.
He just laughing down there, bro. Money. Why is his hair the same color as skin?
Oh my god.
Is this really Kodak Black?
I'm starting to think this is a clone because
I
know Kodak ain't that damn stupid.
They replaced.
I know before jail he was not this stupid.
They replaced some niggas with clones.
Oh my god.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
I'm like, you giving Broward a bad name, goddamn it, what the fuck? Dude, like he really, like honestly, man, he really has not been the same since he got out.
I understand.
Even
why.
he was saying like like they was abusing him in jail and shit. I'm like, bro, mental health is important.
Oh yeah,
because I'm just because I'm just really wondering, like, bro,
therapy. He get therapy. He get his ass beat. Throwing $100,000, man.
I'm like, dude,
let Pops be around. Catch me.
Man, dude.
Cash and throwing money. Yeah, man. He almost beat Craig ass cereal. What? For some cereal, almost beat Craig ass. Let Pops be around for this.
Man, let Chris Rock's daddy be around for this shit.
What? Yo.
It's like you just throwing money out, so you just throwing money away, huh?
We need to bring back old black fathers, bro. Old black fathers need to come back.
Uncle Phil would not approve
what?
of this.
He'd have been yeeted up. He'd have been yeeted up, boy. He'd choked him out. Let Carl find out. Let Carl Winslow find out. Boy, he'd be on a boat with a net saying Coast Guard, then beat your ass with a belt. Same police belt.
Oh my god.
Same police belt. Boy, you done lost your damn mind.
Bro, must have. Dog, everybody was saying he must have lost his dog.
There's a nigga back there with a net just catching it. Like, I don't believe that. Dog, you ain't gonna throw 100,000. You ain't throwing money out like that.
I don't care how rich.
Like, who you waving to? You saying who you waving to? You ain't gonna throw money like that.
Bro, I don't care how rich I get. I'm never doing no dumb shit like this, bro.
I'm punching you in the throat.
Bro.
Like, and I work for you, bro. If I work with you too, bro, I got college debt. Like, you catching the fade right here.
Nigga, I got bills, bro. The fuck
I'll throw you in and go get it.
Like,
go get it. Lost your mind. And look back and looking at all the people around me. What the fuck y'all looking at? Like, I know one here crazy with debt. And he gonna throw 100,000 out. He gonna help all of us out.
Dude, like, if you didn't need the 100K, you could have. There are so many people.
My man could have had a new camera.
There are so many
filming this bullshit.
There are so many people in need, and it's like, bro,
this is ridiculous.
This is why I hate rich niggas.
Should never give niggas money, boy.
As I said, there's just some people who don't need money, bro. I'm like, dude,
come on, man. I understand why Britney Spears' parents did what they did.
He needs a conservancy. This guy needs a conservancy right here.
Yeah, I don't throw 100. Matter with you? I think that's illegal. Just throw money away like that too.
I mean, I know, like,
I know it is in the streets.
I know burning money and cutting up money is like, except the penny, because no one cares about the penny.
Yeah, but if you just take like money and just throw it into a crowd in public,
the money's getting used.
But if you throw it in a crowd in public, you incite.
That's inciting violence. Or
inciting violence, or whatever.
Inciting riot.
Yeah, because they're gonna fight for the money. So that's illegal. But I don't know if it's illegal in water.
I mean, not in a strip club. If it's like one of those big strip clubs, and you just like Mayweather and 50 Cent do that shit all the time.
Yeah, because you can't pick up the money because you get your ass beat by the bouncers. Once the money leave your hand, that's your ass if you pick it up again. That's why you got to slide your feet.
It seems like you've done it. Or like, bro, you just picking up their tips. Like someone throws money, some of the tips just fall right next to you. Just like I don't know where that dollar went. Like, bro, it's like
I've been picking money up off the floor, thinking it's mine.
Bro,
that's the thing.
Oh my god!
But no, yeah, your man wild out here.
Definitely wild, bro.
Punch him in the face.
I can't believe this shit.
I'm angry watching this still. I got a headache.
Bro, it's like the
blood pressure high on that. Just I got old man disease off watching.
Oh my god.
Hypertension just watching this man throw it out $100,000. I feel like I got audited just watching him throw $100,000.
Bro, IRS looking at this like, okay.
How do you class this? His tax guy is pissed. His tax guy's like, bro, donate. I said donate, not
he's like
throw it.
He's like I donated to the
to the streets. That's not
That's not even.
That's not a thing. You can't just throw it to the streets thinking it
don't
go nowhere.
It's more like yo, yeah, I donated. I donated to I donated to Save the Water. I'm like, okay, what organization? No, I threw it in the water.
The people in the water can get it.
I'm like, I'm putting it in my resignation right now. I'm out. I can't deal with this no more.
You're fired.
It's like I'm dropping you as a client.
But I hired you.
I don't care.
I quit. I quit. You're right. I quit. Nope.
Oh my god.
Like you can't even like.
It just reminds me of that meme with the guy with the cigarette. He just his financial advisor just looking at this like.
I picture the man, your disappointment face. When the one that be standing there looking at people when you do something disappointing.
Nah. Someone's on the phone with the IRS right now, like
the captain on the phone with it. Yeah, he just throwing $100,000 off the side of the boat.
It's like I'm supposed to get paid today. He said I was getting paid $100K.
He probably leaned out. Y'all better have my money when I get back.
It's like I better get paid.
That better not have been my money that you throw it on with that motherfucking boat. All right.
You could have paid a stripper's college tuition with this shit.
Could pay for her whole new body. Oh
my god.
I'd have chloroformed him to take the money. As a friend. I'd have been doing it a favor and I'd have invested in his name. You can say I did it illegally, but you can say I kidnapped, whatever.
Man, I would have took a blow dry, just like
no
shit. I'm saving this shit.
No, I am just grab the money. Lost your damn mind. What you gonna do? I'm gonna put it into an IRA or a 401k for this man. He gonna need it.
I'm gonna shoot him with a tranquilizer gun, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The Jurassic Park this nigga. Catch him! Don't let him fall over.
We ain't trying to kill him now. Just need to stop the bullshit, man. This is why you also need the right people around you, because they just encouraging this shit. Like, bro,
yeah, what you videotaping me for?
The hell?
This is the problem. You gonna remember when there's gonna be time where you need 100,000.
You gonna be like, well, this you?
And
nah, I can just imagine he just like,
remember the time you threw away 100,000?
We got it on tape.
Shut up.
No, I can just remember like he just do something on Twitter talking about some dang, I'm down bad. Then someone just gonna be like, this you?
Why? I thought this was you. Like, fam, this was 2 months ago. You threw away 100,000 2 months ago. What happened?
Oh my god, I can't look at this no more. Let's go on to our next topic.
No.
Shit. I don't know, but yeah, for our last topic, the what made the most noise. Yo, there's been a lot of like Olympic news, like
this is the one bad for me. This is the one bad one. The Olympic news, because there's been.
I mean, she's gotten some backlash, but I mean, yo, I mean, someone someone else in track and field who does the what's that called with the ball and like they toss that.
Yeah.
She's a black woman and she is going to Tokyo, so I love seeing that. It's just a lot of black women are qualifying for the Olympics, and she is too. She's a qualifying for the hammer throw. And what were you gonna say?
Why is she well, the protest doesn't make sense. Like the other girls, they aren't even protesting for her. You know what I mean? It's just her. No, the other girls are darker.
No, I'm just saying, like, bro, but
no, I heard not them. I'm talking about the other black girl, because you had the black girl that ran the 100-meter with the nails. Mm-hmm. She's a Harvard graduate in neurology.
I mean, I get that, but I mean, there are some people who don't know. There's some people who, but I mean, my whole thing is just with her. I feel,
It's not. All right. The backstory behind this is that like she protested because they played the anthem when she got on stage, the national anthem. Like it was supposed to be played at a set time, and it's on schedule.
Well,
and it was late.
Yeah, apparently.
And she felt because she was black,
and
they waited because it was black. That's why she did this.
Well, apparently they're saying her team and everything is saying that she was set up. Apparently they didn't even tell her when the national anthem was gonna be played and stuff like that. And then, they also posted a picture of her in the jacket that says activist and athlete. But I mean, honestly, if she was protesting for whatever reason, she has the right to protest.
Yeah, just not there.
Why not?
Because that's it's like the one spot where you're just like, if you just don't want to do it, then don't protest. You know what I mean? If like hear me out. I'm not saying like you're representing America. I get it. So America is bad. But if you're going to represent America, like protesting and showing like the bad of it, causing grief and issues, when you should be like the other black athletes who are trying to just break records. You know what I mean? Break records. That's all I'm trying to say. Like protest when you number one. Don't protest when you third.
She's still going to Tokyo.
No, it's still going. I'm just saying.
Like, she's still going to Tokyo.
Protest when you're the best. Like,
to me, it don't matter. Honestly.
I don't know how she lost, but I just feel like if you're gonna protest when you're number one, so you got something to say, something to back it up. Like that's all I'm trying. That's my big beef about it. It's like if you're gonna protest when you can back it up. When it's like, well, then say something you can look down at all the other contestants and everybody else because you're standing up top. At the end of the day, I'm still the best athlete out here who's saying that y'all doing America wrong, not the third best athlete saying.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but also, I mean, I feel like that doesn't even really matter.
No,
because I mean,
that's my own personal. That's my own personal thing.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, even still, I mean, for whatever reason she protested, I mean, I don't see a problem with this. But you got a lot of people who are they're standing with her or they're just like, why would she protest? Stuff like that, and it's like. I don't know.
Make it impact.
But there's even like politicians who are like talking about them. I'm just like, why does stuff like this become political?
Yeah,
I don't get why this stuff becomes political. Like,
I don't see it as a political thing as much as like a bad timing issue. Like in this case, it's not even political. It's etiquette. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
I think
if you're gonna say grace, if you don't say grace and you're not religious. Do you still not bow your head and fold your hands? You know what I'm saying? You still do the all right, and you're like with your eyes open, looking at everybody. And once it's done, you eat. That's all we asking. And in that regard, I get it. In the protest part, I say make sure you protest at the best impact of the protest. Protest in Tokyo when they told you can't protest.
Yeah, I think honestly because of the whole thing with Tokyo, Tokyo saying which I don't even get why, because the only thing they're saying is that don't protest and don't wear anything that says Black Lives Matter. But it's like I don't get why. Like I kind of get like the whole like thing like Black Lives Matter has become like international. There's even like statues in like France and shit.
I think it's because Black Lives Matter as a movement has been trying to be good, but as an organization has shown to be not as good.
I mean, I don't even think Tokyo even knows about that.
Oh yeah, they 100% do. They 100% do. I think that's why, because they're more racist than we are. So I think that's why they were just so adamant about like I guess control. You know what I mean? They want it to be
it was
a
just
certain way.
It was just the emphasis. It was just the emphasis on Black Lives Matter and don't protest. I'm just like I mean.
At the events, and it's like even in the crowd, you can't do it in the crowd or when you're competing.
I mean, I could see why some of the NBA athletes weren't going to Tokyo or just didn't feel like going to Tokyo.
Yeah,
not even just the fact that they done play like a whole extended season of basketball after a pandemic, but even still, I mean, like that's ridiculous. I just see like it, with the protest, like protest now. Why you can do it
makes sense,
But
I mean, at the same time, you could like if she protests now, she's still going. If there's a chance that she may not go, if they warn her, you can't. You know what I mean? You can't protest.
I mean, but this is just in Tokyo. Like she could protest here now. Right. She's still in America.
But like once she go over to Tokyo to go and do the Olympics there, are these qualifying things?
Yeah, they're all qualifying.
Yeah, so she goes there and does it. They know her now. You know what I mean? Like she'd have been better off staying off the grid, not protesting here, and just hitting with the impact in Tokyo. They wouldn't know that she was a protest activist. I mean, they know she's probably an activist from her social media because she shares that. But even still, it's not like you know what I mean? It's like walking into a place and saying I'm about to rob it without just being like, why didn't you just pull out the gun then say you want to rob it? It's like. I feel like she did it backwards. I just wanted her to do more. And with this protest thing, everyone who's talking about it, black and white and other races, all just like belittling this moment of hers. And it's like, yeah, I can see why, but
the little kids well, first of all, congratulations to her for qualifying to go into Tokyo.
Yeah,
but I mean, also, like.
Hit the moment.
First of all, it's just like we've been through the whole pandemic. We've been through all the riots and all the protests. We know why she's protesting.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no reason for you to go and say, "Well, why is she protesting?" We see.
Yeah, that's my point.
It's all over you. It's all in front of your face.
That's another good valid point. She should have been focusing on being the best she can be to show that we are the best as blacks. You know what I mean? Like. Instead of protesting, which has already been done that we know of, should be like on the other list of shattering records as well as these other women and men who shattered records.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but also, I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like with her protests, it was definitely necessary because now you even got people who watch the Olympics, who are just like, yeah, all these issues ain't going away just because the Olympics is here. So I feel like it was necessary. All these people, like literally all these people who are giving her backlash for it needs to chill the fuck out because you know exactly why she's protesting. We still need to protest. But I mean, yeah. I mean, moral of the story is, is there really a moral of the story?
No, it's just like, I feel like if she was going to protest, she should have protested better. Like, everyone's saying she should have taken a knee or something, or like, I don't know, bowed head or something. Like, I don't know, like, turn your back. You made a lot of more people angry than
she would have made people angry. She would have took a knee.
Yeah, but not as much. A lot more people would have been like, yeah, she took a knee. She did a Kaepernick, and it was like she wouldn't have the backlash of veterans and military.
I don't even like. Because I saw a tweet like that where someone was saying that what about the first of all, what does the flag have to do with the veterans? Because I mean,
What do you mean?
because my whole thing is just like I hate whenever we protest or we talk about or we protest or we protest against the flag or whatever. They throw the military in our face because it's like you talk about the same veterans who come home and some of them end up being homeless. You know, can't get help, can't get housing, but yet we're not supposed to protest because it disrespects them. This country turns their back on on our veterans all the time, and now you want to throw our veterans in our faces when we protest? Like,
Yeah, but it's
make
saying,
it make sense.
But no, I'm not saying that. But it's like if veterans are saying protests better, because like they're still saying that they're like, I get what you're saying, but like coming from a veteran's perspective, they're going like if you're gonna protest standing up and putting your hand across your chest for the anthem, then just take a knee because like as fallen soldiers or whatever, like we would we're down on the ground, like what I'm saying. They're saying like take a knee and that's a better position as opposed to just standing around not doing anything because it's more disrespectful on the flag that they're fighting for, sacrificing everything you just said. They sacrifice all that because when they come back, they don't get shit. So they even did all that knowing that they probably not gonna get shit on the way back, just so someone they can see on the screen be disrespectful to something they sacrificed for. So I get that respect in the sense of like, as a veteran, I can be mad at you for disrespecting the flag. I tried to make right.
I don't.
Well, I mean, like, would like, I mean, seriously though, you trying to fight for something to make a good representation for it, and your people are fucking it up, and like now you out and you feel like I'm not saying the government is what the like you got to separate the two. One, you got to separate the two if you're thinking it's the same. Like the flag and then the government, two separate things. The flag represents the entire country, the unity of everything. But the government is the one that runs it all. The government's fucking up what the flag stands for. So that's why the veterans and military people get mad when people disrespect the flag because like you are supposed to do this signifies our unionship. Like that's why the people get mad.
Unionship, but we're still separated as people.
Yeah,
and we're still treated differently as people. So I mean,
again,
like
I didn't say the government was right. The government's what's running this country, not the flag runs this country. So that's what I'm saying. They're saying that the image and that's like saying like
basically saying that it makes her look bad. It looks bad on her.
Yeah, because like it's just like of all like they get just like the protest against the government. They're not even mad about that. It's just like you're disrespecting the flag, which is the one thing. They're just as mad at white women who wear it as a bra because you're not supposed to wear a flag as like clothing materials. So like I'm not I'm not saying there's like no middle ground. Like no, they're mad on both sides of the coin when they see this. The main issue is like they sacrifice so much for a piece of cloth that people disrespect, and then it's like even the government disrespects the cloth. So it's like they're all just mad about that fact alone. Because when you go to the military, you're brainwashed to be like, yo, everyone's the same, and you fight for this piece of cloth that everyone's under. Got it. And then you get back, and the whole government who told you that is fucking up the cloth that you were told to fight for. I get it. That's a shitty. To be fair, veterans are basically blacks. That's why I was like, if you can't understand, I get that 100%. How veterans feel because like you just like being a nigga, basically. That was deep.
Yeah, you went deep on that. But yeah, man. I mean, yeah. As you can see, a lot has happened this week. This has been an interesting show.
Yeah.
And shoot, I don't even think we went through everything that happened this week. But yo, shoot. Let's see if next week's gonna be even more wild.
We'll pack it on into the shooting shit, whatever. This will be loads more.
Yeah, this has been another episode of The Good, The Bad, and
What the
so just keep being on the lookout. EX3 network is growing. We're expanding.
I got new beef jerky coming. Brazilian beef. I had cows imported.
He had cows imported from Brazil. Oh my god! But yeah, I mean, any last remarks before we go? Any announcements? Anything upcoming?
Nah, just that. Like I got food. I got beef jerky coming out. Like, I got beef jerky coming. I might start making Subway sandwiches. You laugh, but
Oh my god!
100% serious.
Yeah, we got new shows coming, and
There's still stuff I don't want to share.
yeah,
I don't want to.
there's just some things that we just don't want to talk about until it gets here. We don't wanna hype people. Like I'm just trying to think, like what else can we? But yeah, we'll see y'all for another episode next week.
Same time.
This has been Gay Stomach. Your boy, that's Terry Child. We out here.